Hi guys, so we are going to do two-step equations today. So we just got finished doing one-step equations. This is not much harder at all. We are still trying to get rid of the variable. So you're going to start on that side of the equation. You're going to mess with whatever numbers are not attached to your variable. So see how the 4 is with the a over here? We're going to move the 2 first. So you're going to end up subtracting your 2 over. End up with 4 equals a over 4. Okay, and then like in our last lesson, if it's a divided by 4, the opposite is multiplying by 4. So 4 times 4 is going to give me 16. So 16 equals a. Okay, on 2 here, if I have so I have a negative 6 here and I have a 4. The negative 6 is the one that's not attached, so I'm going to add my 6 over. I get x over 4 equals negative 5 plus 6 is going to end up being 1. If it's x divided by 4, the opposite is going to be multiplying by 4, so we're going to multiply both sides by 4. We end up with x equals 1 times 4 gives us 4. Okay. Now, on number 6, okay, we see here that the 5 is on top with the x. You can't get rid of this 5. This 6 is basically blocking the way. So we need to get rid of this 6 here first. If everything's divided by 6, you're going to multiply both sides by 6 to get rid of it. So you get 6, negative 6. 6 times 1 gives you negative 6 equals 5 plus x. Okay. If this is a positive 5, to move it to the other side, we use the inverse, so we subtract 5. We get negative 11 equals x. Okay, on 7, same kind of problem. Think about which number we're going to move first, the 9 or the 3. What do you think? Okay, if you answered 3, you're correct. We're going to multiply the 3 on both sides. We get v plus 9 equals 24. If that's a positive 9, we're going to subtract it to the other side. We get v equals 15. Okay. On 8, does anyone know what this is called, where we have the number outside the parentheses? What do we do there? Okay, that is distributive property. We are going to distribute the 2. When the number is outside the parentheses here, we're going to multiply it times the first number, or the first variable, and the second number. So 2 times n will give us 2n. 2 times 5 is going to give us 10 equals negative 2. And now we have a problem like we did on our first and second one. We're going to move the number that is not attached to the variable, which is the 10 right here. We're going to subtract our 10 over. We get 2n equals negative 12. Now, this 2 is beside. If it's beside, we divide like we did on the last lesson. You get n equals negative 12 divided by 2 gives us negative 6. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more. Let me see if there's some on the next page that you'll need to know. They're all looking similar. I'm going to go ahead and do number 11 with you. So think about what number you would move first. So we're obviously going to move a number here. It's either the 2 or the 4. Again, we're going to move the one that's not attached to the variable. So we are going to move the 2. So you're going to subtract the 2 to the other side. We get negative 4 equals v divided by 4. Okay. Then, if it's divided by 4, you do the opposite, so we'll multiply times 4 on both sides. We get negative 16 equals v. Okay, I'm going to do 12 with you. So on 12, we've got, we're going to distribute this negative 12 here and here. You have to do it to both numbers, not just one, not just the closest. You end up with 144 equals negative 12x minus 60. Okay, again, you're going to move the number over here that is not attached to the variable, so we are going to move the 60 to the other side. So 144 plus 60 is going to give us 204 equals negative 12x. If that negative 12 is beside, we divide. (204) divided by negative 12 gives us negative 17. Wonderful. Okay. So that is a lesson on two-step equations. Y'all have a good day.